Namaste, beloved. I'm ALANA FAIRCHILD. I want to talk to you about the planet Venus. So, in astrology, Venus obviously relates to the divine feminine, to our values, to the feminine nature within, the capacity for growth, what we magnetize, what we're attracted to. And in an esoteric sense, Venus then begins to connect with the higher mind, the capacity for the soul to have understanding at a spiritual level, and all sorts of delicious things to do with higher consciousness of the heart and love, and our capacity to generate a sense of loving and empowered evolution for all beings on our planet. So sometimes there's a deep spiritual or soul affinity with the planet Venus and that consciousness that goes beyond the traditional astrological viewpoint and takes us into more of the esoteric realm of the soul. I wanted to touch on this because the Venusian connection is something that we become aware of at a heart level when we're ready. And sometimes it's those souls that, whilst we understand we're here in this beautiful gift of a human life and we're really grateful and we have this sense of work to be done, there is a feeling of sacredness in that. And yet at the same time, if you're anything like me, you may go through periods of time where you feel that being human is kind of a bit weird sometimes and not always completely familiar. And there can be a feeling of a deep soul connection to other planets or places or star systems. You may be very clear about where those sources of belonging are in your soul that include the earth, but maybe some other places as well. Or you may feel flat out like you're a star child and you kind of have wound up here and maybe still figuring out exactly why. But I can assure you, you're meant to be here, and we need your light and your beautiful love and different energy that star intelligence can bring to the earth. And sometimes there is this sense with Venus that our soul has some deep connection with her, and that at a deeper spiritual level we're bringing through something that she's about, a kind of inspiring, loving consciousness that is not fully integrated or manifested within the human collective on the earth as yet. And we feel that it's part of our life's work and our natural spiritual journey to help embody and manifest that, to inspire and heal and uplift all beings. If that's you, if you feel a resonance with this, then I'd like to offer this very short little sound healing adjustment to connect to the Venus energy. And even if that's not you, if you'd still like to feel that Venus connection, because we all have it in some way, shape or form, she's part of our solar system. So this can be for you too, to just feel the beautiful golden grace that she evokes within the soul. So the fastest way to connect to the soul, and the easiest way, is to begin by connecting to the heart. So to connect to the heart, just take a moment to feel what it is that you can summon a sense of gratitude for in this moment. It might be your breath, it might be the gift of this day, or if this has been a really challenging day for you, or you're in a challenging time generally, perhaps it's gratitude for the fact that you have that soul understanding that even difficult times can become fuel for the spiritual path and help us grow in compassion and wisdom and realize the strength that we might not otherwise have known that we had, for example. It doesn't always make it easier, but it gives it context, and a sense of hope can arise in the heart, which can then lead to a feeling of gratitude, which then allows us to feel more connection with the soul that is here having an amazing time in this life journey, even if it doesn't always feel that way on a more conscious level. So connecting to the heart and the soul. And I call upon the loving energies of Venus that are unconditionally enlightened and unconditionally loving, and serve the evolution of all beings, including humanity, for the spiritual benefit of all. And just breathing in, maybe having a sense of a beautiful golden light, breathing out and letting go. And becoming aware of a source of light above the crown of your head. You can imagine it, you can visualize it, you can just allow for it to be there, and that beautiful golden light beginning to flow like nectar or honey, the Venusian energy flowing in through the crown, nourishing the crown chakra, flowing in, nourishing the brain, flowing in through the head, nourishing all the inner spaces, all the faculties in the mind, in the physical brain and the head, and moving down towards the throat and then down to the heart. And when you're ready, just having that sense of that heart connection. You can be aware of sounds inside or outside. And just feeling that golden flow. Om Shukraya. Om Shukraya Namaha. Om Shukraya Namaha. Shum Shukraya. And just having that sense of beautiful golden light, filling the heart and reassuring you, no matter what is happening in your life, there is deep spiritual support. You will find a way through. And not only that, you will find a way to transform every struggle into a source of blessing through the way you respond to it. Believe in yourself. Relax, trust your soul. Trust in the loving spiritual juice in our universe that wants to nurture and nourish and fuel you so that your heart can awaken fully and you can manifest the beauty that is your true nature. So much love from my heart to yours, beloved. Really feeling that sense that you are seen and you're loved. Just taking a moment to settle, perhaps choosing a colour that feels good. Imagine wrapping it around you like a really grounding and protective cloak that helps bring you back to the present moment. If you haven't opened your eyes, taking your time, but when you're ready, opening your eyes, and perhaps also really grounding by moving your body a little bit and taking a deep breath in and out. Coming back to the present moment. I'm so glad you're on this earth. So much love. Namaste. Namaste, beautiful humans. I'm ALANA FAIRCHILD. Thank you for watching the video today. Is there anything that you would like a video on for future? Please leave a comment below. And my social media angel has asked me to ask you, could you press subscribe and hit the bell button so that when we put out new videos, you'll receive a notification. I like to imagine that we're all jewels in the net of Indra, and together, when we participate in beautiful soul healing, we're helping to nourish not only ourselves, but the whole planet. Sending so much love from my heart to yours. Namaste.